live when we did the tune on my buddy's 325. So we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready to do the tune. I'm gonna show you guys the whole process as we're going through. And then if we get enough likes, I'll continue the process and show you guys how to pull the manifold and everything in case you haven't done it before. So first, what we're gonna do to start this live is we are going to take a little trip around the block, pre-tune, to show you how the car performs. And then it's time to get the tune in. So I'm gonna flip the camera around really quickly here. Hold on. And I didn't really give a heads up. Jay Ross, what's up, brother? How you doing, dog? We're gonna do the 325i to 330i XI tune. Give my boy, we're gonna put the 3-stage intake manifold in his E90 and we're gonna tune it, but we're gonna tune it first. So first we're gonna take it for a little ride around the block to show you guys how it performs, pre-tune, and then we're gonna start the tune. So let's flip it around. Let's flip it around. All right, let's take a ride. Let's take a ride. Here's our working vehicle right here. Bright blue 325. It is the XI. Do you want to drive it? Actually, you got to drive because it's stick.
Might as well.
So hold on. We're gonna do a quick run around the block. And so we can do the pre-tune. Don't have music going though, so we don't get a copyright. Let's go. Hey, there is gonna be some action, Jay, later on for sure. Big Dirt's like, do a burnout. We're getting ready to do a tune. Go this way. Although we definitely need some AC up in this bitch. Jeez. It's muy caliente up in here. Let's go. And he's actually got the manual, guys. So it's a lot better. A lot better. What normal do you shift it at? Like $4,000? Something like that?
Shift at 4? It depends. No, not much. Around, if I'm going slow, I just shift towards like 2.
Well, take it at least 4 so we can see the performance of the car. I was gonna say down that street, but I don't know if the other street goes down that far. Oh, and this is a really bumpy spot. No, it's not M3, it's actually a 325. It's a manual though, so it definitely got a lot more power. It sounds good though, he's got good exhaust.
Oh, I also did the...
It sounds good, he's got good exhaust.
The air filter, I swapped for a K&N, as well as I replaced the boot that connects to the throttle body.
You can flip a bitch right here if you want.
So it should have a little more...
So this is
noise.
This is pre-tune, y'all. And it's got pretty good sounding exhaust too. I'll roll the window down. Nice. Yeah, it definitely sounds good. Straight 6, Big Dirt. Yes, sir. Thank you, Kelly. No turbo. Yeah, no turbo. But there is little ways to pull power out of this car, and that's what we're gonna do today, y'all. We are gonna do the 325 XI to 330i tune, which should give it about 50 extra horsepower. And I wanted to do the pre-run before we do the tune, before we start the tune. And I'm gonna show you guys as many steps as I can. So if you go to do this yourself, you'll be able to do it. Yeah, let me open the gate. We got a little bit of a tight spot over here at the shop here. Let me open this You can see I washed my car. She's kind of clean. She's cleaner than she normally is. All right. So we're gonna set up the tune spot right over here. All right, come on in. And then just come and cut hard right here. There we go. Bring it up just a little bit more, and right about there is cool. Make sure we don't, yeah, we're good. You can go ahead and shut her off. Let me close my gate so my neighbors aren't all nosy, seeing all these cars coming in here. Alrighty. Now, how many in the chat have ever done a tune like this? How many have done the 325 to 330i or the 328 to 330i? Pop the hood. So there's a couple things that you want to do. Number one, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you got to get them hood latches done, bro. She's still pretty clean though. She's still pretty clean. It's not bad. You feel like the 6 might take it? Oh, he's got the gangster hood scoops right here. I mean, it does work. As long as it doesn't come down on my head when we're doing this.
Oh yeah, it will without it.
And then you want to hook up a power. So we're gonna hook up our jumper box right here. I got this cool little jumper box right here. We got it all charged. We don't really need it too much, but since we're running the tune, we want to have full power to the car. You don't want to interrupt the computer at all during this process. I cannot stress this enough. You're messing with the car's computer, and a lot of people are scared to do this. So this is where you got to do this. Let me set this guy up real quick. Let me put this down, and we're just going to put in our jumper cables here. Ah, shit. My gimbal is going crazy already. It doesn't like those angles. It's all good. Let me restart the gimbal again. Bear with me, y'all. And we're not restarted. There we go. We're back running again. Actually, hold the gimbal. Just go ahead and take this, hold it right here, and here's your joystick, because I want to hook this up, and it's going to be hard to do with both hands. All right, y'all. So here's your power. Here's your power on the car. Here's your ground. These cables don't like the reach. Sometimes they do. It's going to be kind of close. That's all I want, is just run continuous power to the car. Go ahead and hold it. Tell them I'll answer chat in a minute here. And here's our setup. We got our laptop with all our software. And what we want to do, where's your keys at? Let me see the keys. So what we want to do is you want to roll the window down, because when you're doing the tune, you cannot interrupt the car at all, or you can screw shit up. So we're going to have the door wide open. We're not going to touch anything. And we're going to come over here. We got our drive with the tune, and we got our laptop with all our software. And first I want to get our power plugged in. Make sure we got power. Let's see here. Yep, I see the little light. So make sure that the laptop has continuous power. And next thing, make sure move the joystick down the other way. There you go. Because it doesn't like that angle. All right, so next thing we got is this Beamer Geeks cable. This way you don't brick your DME when you're doing this. So we're gonna come over here. I'll take over for a second, y'all. All right, so here's your OBD port down here. Here's your OBD port down here on the car. we're going to plug our cable in. We're going to get rid of this guy. This is our little protective deal right here. We're going to plug our cable in as soon as she plugs in. Make sure this button is pressed in if you have like an E90, E92. So then we're going to connect our laptop over here. And bear with me. The only thing I don't like about this laptop is it got real shiny screen, y'all. So can you go grab me a rag? Because there's a lot of sand. There's one in, there's a blue one right up there. Let me try to get this this door all the way open. Try to get this in the shade a little bit. Sorry about the screen, y'all. This thing is really dirty.
The sun is right here.
Yeah. So we're just gonna turn our laptop on. I really want to get some sort of shade for this when this guy boots up, because it's gonna be a little bit difficult to see this screen. This screen is like crazy difficult to see. Maybe I can pull the laptop over here. Bear with me. There we go. This'll do right here. Can y'all see my screen? Y'all see my screen right now? All right, so let's see here. Where is hand me my drive, my red drive up there. And I need the keys.
Get the keys.
Do I still have the keys? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Hold on, y'all. We gotta find the keys. Bear with me, y'all. We can't do the tune without the keys. I think the keys are in my pocket. All right. No, there's my keys. Here, go put those over on the thing so I don't get those mixed up. All right, now we got the keys. So here's a couple things that we want to do when we're doing this. This is like really important. So let me show you some of these settings that you're gonna wanna check to make sure that everything is correct on this guy. So number one, we're gonna come over here to this file down here, and we're gonna go to Device Manager. We wanna look up actually Control Panel. So we're just gonna type in Control Panel. Let's see here, Control Panel, enter. It's trying to search for Control Panel. What do you mean no 0 results? Bastard. All right, let's go back over to this PC and desktop. Oh, no, it's C drive. Okay, well, here's the program files over here, but we don't want that yet. We don't want that yet. This is all of our other stuff, but what we want to do is we want to get into the control panel, so I have to type it over here. There we go. This is the screen you want. You want to come over to Device Manager, click on Device Manager, and once our Device Manager opens up, I don't know why it's not opening up. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Device Manager. So you're on ports and comms. So the first thing you want to do is click on this ports and comms and see how it's reading serial port 1. We're going to go over here into serial port 1, and we're going to go to advanced. We're going to go to port settings. And these are the ones that you want to pay attention to. This is where your cable is reading to your computer. So this is your first diag right here. Make sure your latency timer is set to 1. Sometimes they're set to 6 or 16 or something like that. Make sure it's set to 1, and make sure it's reading on port comm right here. And then just press OK. Now it's saved in there, and now you can see that it's reading serial port comm 1. So now we know our cable going to our computer is completely fine. There's that one. Let me close this out. Okay, close all dialog boxes. Okay, let's just press OK. Close this out. Close this out. And we're going to close this out. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to have these BMW standard tools installed. And we're going to go to IMPA. And first we're checking to see if our cable is detected. It says yes, it is. And we're running on an E90 platform. So we're going to press F3 and we're going to click functional jobs. And when it goes to this, there we go. F4 is E90. So we're going to go F4, press OK. Now, the first one that you want to copy when you're doing this is you want to go F3, which is the user information field. It said, oh shit, you know what I did wrong? Hold on. Make sure the car's on. So you got to turn the car on, make sure it's communicating with the laptop. So we want, this one's a little different than mine. There we go. Now the car's on. Now we go back. We'll end that and do that again. Make sure your laptop is on. There, cable detected, yes. Let's turn this fan down a little bit. All right, so now we go back to F3, back to functional jobs, and click, boom. F3, user information field, we should populate now. There we go, y'all. So this field right here is populated, and you're gonna go F9, and you're going to print. You wanna print a copy of this, and these are your ZB numbers for all your modules. So if you ever have any issues coming back and bringing the tune back, you have your original ZB number. Super important, y'all. So we're gonna go F9, we're gonna print, and then we're just gonna type in and we're gonna save this file. This is your fallback in case anything was to happen, you have a way to get back. So you go E90, 325XI, UIF, file, there we go. And we're gonna save that. Hold on one second. Save that. Okay, we're gonna end that. The second one that you wanna do is we're gonna go back into the same thing. We're gonna go F3, go back into functional jobs, press OK. And now we're gonna go F2, identification. Click F2, and here is this is how you find out what your DME is for your car. See, my DME for this car is listed as an MSV 70. That's your DME right there. That way you know that you're getting ready to program the right stuff. Once again, we're gonna go print, F9, BMW 325 XI, and then we'll just put ident file like this. Make sure those are saved. These are your fallback in case you ever have any issues. So now that we got that done, now we're going to end this again. We're going to go back in one more time. We're going to go F3, functional jobs, press OK. And now we're going to go to air memory right here, F4. So we're going to F4, click on F4, go read air memory, F1. Here's all our error codes stored for all these. The JBF or the JBF has a bunch, MRS, whatever. Now you can if you want, but you can print the previous error codes. So we're just gonna put 325I errors. There we go, save that in a file. That way we know what errors we had before. And now we're gonna go F2 and we're gonna clear all our error memory. Now your computer, everything, all your modules are okay. There's all errors have been erased. All right, now it's time to have fun, y'all. Here we go. So we're gonna go press back. Here's where it's gonna get interesting. All right, so we're gonna go end. We want to close IMPA. We're gonna close IMPA. All right, so now we have everything closed. We still have the car on. I'm gonna set this, actually, I guess I can't. All right, so now here's where it's fun, y'all. Before I get into the tune, I'm gonna show you the settings that you need to have and the way it's supposed to be for your WinFKP, because what's going to happen is the tune file is going to automatically populate in the WinFKP when it's set up. So let me go over here. We're going to go to WinFKP. We're going to click on WinFKP right here. And if you go to this configuration tab, click on configuration, take a screenshot of this. This is what you need right here. You need it to write in comfort mode, not in expert mode. You need this one checked. You need this one checked, and this one checked. Now, this is a little bit complicated. So the boot sector update has to be done in the software. You cut and paste let me see if I can find it on here. You have to go into the drive. Let me close this out real quick. Let me go back to drives. And I'm going to show you where you go. So let's see here. BMW tune folder. No, not this one. You got to go to BMW standard tools, wherever that's at. There's one in there. I can add it. I can add it in the comments. It's pretty easy to follow, but you have to look it up on Beamer Labs. You just have to put a boot sector off and copy and paste it in a notepad in a certain place, and that will turn the boot sector off. Mine's already turned off on my computer. I can leave you guys a link how to do that, because I think it's going to take too much time to try to figure out the exact location and everything. So we're just going to close this. We're going to go back into WinFKP, and remember, look at your configuration. Make sure this is all done. Make sure that the boot sector is not activated. That will ruin what we're trying to do here. And now becomes the fun. Now we're going to tune the car. So we're going to come over here and we're going to go into our file, into our external hard drive that's connected. We're going to come over here. Let's see here. Where are we at? Find Fix Flip 2. There we go. Now, I have named these folders. So we have the BMW Tune folder, and we're going on our E90. So we have our E90, our RSA Delete, and our E90 Tune. So here we go. So we're going to click the RSA Delete. We're going to click this folder right here, and then we're going to go, see it says Windows batch file. We're going to click this. Click this. There we go. It says press any key to enter. This is your Beamer Labs. So we're just going to press enter. We're going to press enter. And now the RSA Delete is going to start. It's going to take a while, y'all. This is the slow one right here. The car is going to do all kinds of funny things. Don't touch the car at all. Just let it run how it is. I'm just going to leave this laptop on my knees and answer some. Yeah, the ignition is on. The ignition is on. It's we got 1%, y'all. 1%. This is the most complicated part. It's not really complicated, but this is the most important part. Do not touch the car. Do not touch the computer. Just let it do its work. And let's see, how many different straight six does BMW make? They make a few. They make a few. Tracks NYC. Is that a good thing, Danish? I don't know, man. Let's go. Owen, welcome to the chat. Tane, welcome to the chat. As always, Big Dirt, welcome to the chat. Let's see who else we got in the chat here.
You said not to touch the car, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's okay to touch the car.
There we go. But
don't close the doors. Don't press any buttons or anything. Let it run its process. It's just literally, this is the most important part. Obviously, it takes a while for the RSA Delete. And what the RSA Delete is doing is it's clearing all the information out of the computer. It's wiping the computer of everything. So that's why this is the most important one, to not get it interrupted at all. And you'll know when your tune is working because see these IPO and .prg files, it's reading both of those for the RSA delete. That would be negative, and you'd get all kinds of errors if it wasn't connected right. So now it's just a matter of time waiting for this guy to go through. And remember, you got boot sector not activated. If your boot sector is activated, you can brick your DME, and that would be bad. You don't want to brick your DME. You want your car to start after this. The colors are nice. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. It's hot, y'all. It is dusty. It's like it feels about 100 degrees in here right now. And I can't run the AC because I can't touch any of the electronics on the car. So I just got to sit here with sweat pouring down my brow as we're getting this done. But I'll tell you what, y'all, if you guys watch the beginning of the live, you'll see what the pre-tune drive was, right? That almost works, bro. That almost works. Nah, it's all good, dog. It's all good. It works for me. It's all good. You'll see what the pre-tune is. And then when we finish the actual tune, then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a trick where you can hook up the DISA valves outside of the intake to make sure that they're working and that they're receiving the input and opening and closing. And then if we get enough likes in the chat, if you guys really want to see it, I will show you how to pull out the intake and put the new one in. So we're basically doing the tune and intake install for 50 horsepower. It's pretty free. Like it doesn't really cost a lot. It's just a little bit technical, and you can just use all the steps that I've done in here to go over here and repeat the process and give yourself a nice free 50 horsepower. Then you just have to find the intake, the 3-stage intake. You can find them between anywhere between $200 and $600. 2 is definitely low end, 600 is high, and you're going to need that and probably brand new DISAs. You're going to want to replace the DISAs. They go bad. You put some brand new BMW DISAs in there. So the system, once it's all put together, you'll notice the difference. You'll notice the power band shift. It livens up the car, y'all. I won my first race like a week ago against a 525i. I felt pretty good because I thought he was going to be faster. He was newer, everything. And I gapped him. Let's go. Let's go. Jay, we're in Las Vegas. You heard JZZ?
Not too long ago.
Dubai. Any chance we have a look at the old cars at the end of your block? You passed them last week, but I only caught a glimpse. Looks like a Mercury. I mean, we can, but I have no idea. Like I zoom around my block all the time. You can see the heat waves. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, you heard? It's hot. It's hot up in this bitch right here. For reals.
Worst spot to be in.
Hey, it's actually, this is not bad. This is not bad. I was expecting it. The main thing I wanted to see is be able to see the screen. And as soon as the sun flashes on the screen, you can't even see it. So it's crazy. Y'all see where our progress is? We're 89%. And what happens when this hits 100 is you're going to press a button and it's going to tell you that the programming is okay. As long as everything's gone through, the car's accepted it, it'll say the program is okay. Now remember, this is not your tune. If you try to start the car after this, it's not going to start because it has 0 programming. And then we program the tune after this, and I'll show you what we do. This is the first time I ever go on live for this kind of thing and show all the detailed steps. Honestly, I was going to make a video, but it's a lot of work editing. So I think this is just easier. All right, so we're 100%. And then this is going to close out to the Beamer Lab screen. Wait for it to go. It'll take a second. And then it'll give me the Beamer Lab screen again. I just want to wait. I don't want to touch anything. There we go. Boom. There we go. Batch file complete. Press enter to check programming status. So we're going to press enter, and there we go. Programming okay. Everything is activated. Everything is set. So now we can just enter again. And we are good on the RSA delete. That is the first part, y'all. So don't touch anything. Click out of our RSA delete file. And now we're going to go into the tune folder. So we have it listed here, E90 tune 325XI to 330i. Click on the tune folder. Click again. And here we go again. Here's our batch file. We're going to click the batch file. And now we got our Beamer Labs screen. We're going to press enter. We're going to press enter one more time to accept, you know, if you screw up your car, blah, blah, blah. We're not liable. Press enter. And now we're going to run. The tune is running now. It's going to be a lot quicker, y'all. It's going to be a hell of a lot quicker. Y'all see how quick she's going now. The tune is accepting very, very quickly. And I'm burning up. It is freaking hot. It is hot, bro. I got sweat pouring down my head right now. For real. Hey, I can almost feel that. Maybe a fan would have been a good idea.
Yep. Or I can find some.
All right, here we go. So it says 100%. Once again, don't touch anything. Wait for the screen to come back to Beamer Labs. There we go. Files copied. Press every key to enter. Boom. Programming okay, y'all. We press one more time and our tune is in. Everything's closed out. Our tune is in, and here's what we got to do now. So let me come over here. Let me close this guy. And we're going to come over here. Let me set the computer down for a second. Make sure that our SD drive doesn't unplug itself. Let me make sure that my foot doesn't unplug our OBD. I'm kind of tall. Damn, I need some space over here. All right, so now before we're done, what you have to do is you have to initialize the key several times. So we're going to turn the key off, pull the key out, turn the key on, pull the key out, turn the key on, pull the key out. Do it like 2 more times, like 7 times. Turn the key on, pull the key out. 1 more time. Turn the key on, pull the key out. Now do me a favor. Go disconnect the charge box. You know how to do it, right?
Negative and positive.
Yeah, just pull the negative, pull the positive off the charge box before I start the car because it'll drain the box. There we go. He's disconnecting the power supply because we don't need it anymore. And now we're going to start the car. Hold on. I'm about to get a freaking cramp here from the angle. God damn it. There we go. All right. Make sure the car, if you got a manual, that it's not in gear. And now we're going to start the car. There we go, y'all. There we go. The tune is installed. See, there's no check engine codes. We just got the airbag code and the seatbelt code. So we have successfully just changed the mapping of the car for our 3-stage intake. Now we're not done yet because now we have to put the intake in. But first I want to show you a little trick that you can do to make sure that you know that your DISAs are working before you get ready to put them in. So let me shut the car off real quick. Let me get some likes in the chat, y'all. How you guys like this content so far? This is some fire shit. 50 extra horsepower, y'all, when this is done, or up to 50. You'll notice a mad difference. This is like the cheapest way to upgrade your BMW right here.
Can't go any cheaper than that.
No, you really can't, bro. It's It's real cheap. All right, so we got no codes. The car's running good. Everything is gravy. And now let's get our DISA valves. Grab your DISAs, and here, I'll throw the keys to you. All right, so when you're doing the 3-stage, now that we know our tune is set, y'all see these two connectors right here. These are your DISA plugs, and they just have like a little piece in them, and they're live plugs, but they're just plugged because this doesn't have it. So what we can do is we can hook up the DISA to these plugs, start the car, and the valves should work. And then you know everything's working for the car. So, gonna come in here, get our little pick tool. Actually, y'all, now that we're gonna do a little bit of car work, I wanna put on some gloves here. Damn, we only got 10 likes. I saved y'all like 300 bucks right now, 400. Easy for a tune. Well, I mean, this process, it's a little bit involved, but it's well worth it, y'all. It does sound better, Jay. Billy, what's my G? She is alive. She's starting to wake up. All right, so let me take this. Let me put the gimbal over here. Hopefully I can get this shot. Maybe I can put the light on, see if that helps. Does that help? Is the light on? Yeah, I don't really think that helps at all. The light definitely does not help. All right, so I'm just gonna come in here, and you're just gonna press on this guy right here, and we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna take this guy, press on this. So here's your DISA plugs, and see what I said? Like, these are blanks, so this little guy's gotta come off right here. So you take this, BMW left it available, there's your plug, left it available for the 3-stage. I think they knew that people were gonna be messing with it and that they wanted more horsepower. We want more power. There we go. Although, okay, I heard it hit the ground, so that's good. So now we got our new DISAs. Make sure that your DISAs don't spin. They shouldn't have like really any play. And then you should have the little metal piece at the end. Now, I remember correctly, these, you can plug these either in, either or. And boom, that one's in. I have to research the exact, I don't remember exactly which one. Like one has to be longer than the other because the DISA valve is on the back of the manifold. So we're just gonna plug these guys in. Hold on one second. This one's not cooperating. There we go. There we go. You can just set it right here. They're not gonna go nowhere. All right, now make sure that the car's out of gear. Start the car. And what we should see when he revs it up, gets it above a certain RPM, you're gonna see the small flap open and then the big flap open. And that's how you know that your tune is set and it's ready for the 3-stage manifold. There we go. See that one open? So we got the little DISA, and then when you rev it, this big DISA should open. There we go. Let's go. Yes, sir. The DISAs are working, baby. Let's go. All right, you can shut her off. You can shut her off. Let's see here. What brand of DISAs did you buy? I think he didn't go with the BMW ones. I think he bought these off Amazon.
Yeah, those are the only ones from Amazon. I heard they're pretty much the same quality as the originals, unless you get them rebuilt.
I'll put the link in for the DISAs that he put in. But I mean, they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Yeah. I really recommend y'all, if you're doing this, to just get brand new BMW. I know they're expensive. They're like $300 a piece, but you won't have to worry about it for like 5 years. And you won't have to like take any chances. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you guys. If it's not in the pocketbook, go with the Chinese ones. It's just that I'm like less convinced to put certain sensors and things like that in the car that aren't BMW because they're just made a certain way. So we got the discs working. It's showing that our deal is working. And let me know in the chat. We only got 12 likes. Let me know in the chat here. Do you guys want me to stay live while we disconnect and we pull out the manifold? You guys want me to stay live for this? You guys want to watch this? Let me get some, I need some input though. Need some input. Hey Solito, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Jay's like, you may as well. All right. When I do this though, since I'm going to be working, I'm going to have my boy like hold on to the screen, and I'm going to just try to see if he can relay some of the chat messages so I can kind of stay with you guys. And I'm just going to dig into this guy. I'm going to dig in this guy. Now, the first thing what we want to do before we dig in, first thing, we need a 10 millimeter and we want to disconnect that battery. That's like the most important part, because we're going to be working near the starter and we do not want to fry any of our work that we've just done, all that electronics and everything. We don't want to fry our system. Here's my 10 right here. Y'all know how hard it is to stay up with 10s. We don't want to fry our system. So we're just going to come around. I'll try to keep it, I'll try to keep this POV going as long as I can, because I've done this quite a few times. Let's disconnect this guy out the power box. Pull that out the power box. Be careful and just yank it. And then go put that guy down. Sweet. All right, y'all. Let me close my gate. Starting to get my neighbors wondering what's going on. They see a bright blue car. All right, so your power is underneath the corner here. Go ahead and put that manifold inside. So your power is right here. I'm gonna take this guy out. All we wanna do is just take the negative off. Oh shit, sorry y'all. It doesn't like that angle. Let me see if my light will work too. I mean, the light worked a little bit. Make sure it's on positive. It's a 10 millimeter. So take this guy up, disconnect it. That way you have no things going on with the car, no power, no chance to fry anything, and set this guy over here. Now we're good. Now we don't have to worry about accidentally shorting anything. Believe me, I've been working on cars a long time, and it happens. It happens when you least expect it, and then you're like, damn, I should have just gone that extra step and disconnected the power. I've done it a couple of times, and I'm like, you know what? Not time to be lazy anymore. So we want to disconnect our discs, and we're gonna begin to pull everything off the car fairly quickly. I don't think it's gonna take too long. I don't want to jinx myself. I need my little pick tool over here. Go ahead and hold the chat again. Let me get these discs. I'm gonna take my watch off, y'all. I don't need the watch for the install. Last thing I want to do is like break my screen or something on the watch hitting against something metal. All right, so now we got our discs. Let's put those aside. I'm gonna put our discs over here. This is good. Let me take my watch off. All right, let's dig in. So a lot of the first bolts are gonna be 8 millimeter and 10 millimeter. That's what you're gonna need right off the rip. So we're gonna go, these are usually either 8 or 10. I think we have 8s. Yeah, we got 8s right here. All right, so I just keep these tools right here. Boom. First, you wanna get all this stuff off the top. So there's 4 of these for your cabin filter. Right here, we're gonna try to keep this organized in a pile. We'll put the pile right here. Here's your cabin filter. Try to keep your screws organized. The next one is these covers. They just pop off really easy. We're gonna come over here, pop this off. See, somebody was working on it and they didn't even put your sensor back. It's supposed to screw into this little guy right here. It's all good though. All right, we got that one. Next, we have two 8mm. Should be right here. There's an 8mm right here. There's an 8mm right here. We'll keep those. Maybe I'll bring my box out or something. Actually, no, I'll put these up here. I'll put those there. Now we got to pull this guy out. Now you want a pick tool to pull your wire harness. Everything's really hot, by the way, too.
The screen is so bright.
Everything is so hot right now. It is crazy. All right, so now you should be able to just yank up on this guy, and this guy will just come right out. Get this little clip right here off this guy, and boom, we're out. Separate our little sensor over here. Now we got our piece. Put this over on the side. Now we want to work on our intake. Looks like we got like a T20. We got T20 to pull for this. And we got to pull our whole intake box. Then we got to pull our power steering. So should be a T20. Should be a T20. What are people saying in the chat?
May as well stay live until y'all whip around.
All right.
Have you thought about installing a kill switch on me? Yeah, actually, to be honest, because especially right now where my car doesn't even unlock. Well, just the driver's side.
Yeah, we got to fix that.
It just didn't work. It does close from the inside. And it works normal, but from the outside, everything else closes besides the drivers. So I might install a kill switch just for whatever. Even when I get my keyhole fixed or my key itself, I'll probably install a kill switch. I'll find somewhere to put it. But yeah.
All right, here we go, y'all. Take this little guy out. Next one is we got to take this one off. So you want to kind of I like to organize my parts a little bit as I'm taking everything off. This one, I've done so many of these intakes that it's like I know everything. Like there's supposed to be two 10mm bolts here, not this wire contraption that's going on. This is wild. This is a...
Aren't those the bolts right there?
No. So, yeah, those are probably the bolts, but these things are locked in here, which is crazy because the bolts are supposed to go in here. This is not supposed to be here, y'all. This is some janky stuff.
Best advice for startup builds.
Best of advice.
By Havok.
Honestly, I really like these 3 Series, man. When you learn how to work on them, learn how to make sure you keep it not too much at an angle like that. See that? Because it'll lock up on you. I really like these 3 Series, man. I got into them and they were so easy to work on. And what's cool is that once you know about these things, they all have the same amount of problems. Like the problems are very, very similar. So it's like I have a checklist that I can go down and I know how to fix all the cars. I've had like 5 or 6 of these now and they all have the same stuff. All right, shine it over here. So you do a little pick tool here, lift up, and you're gonna pull your MAF sensor out just like that. Now this is a 6mm clamp, and that's the next thing that we wanna do is get this 6 off of here. Let's see here. Let's see, where's my 6? If it's a stock clamp, then it should be a 6. So let's get our little extension here. Here we go. And let's go. We're just gonna take this guy. Boom, 6. Now, to get this air box, all you do besides this damn wire, is you're supposed to just wiggle this guy. See this wire? That wire doesn't even, see? There's screw holes at the bottom, so that wire doesn't need to be there. These are probably the bolts. So we're just gonna do it the right way after this is annoying. Ah, see, you got it at that angle again, bro. Hold on, y'all. My gimbal doesn't like certain angles and it starts shorting out. Bear with me. There we go. We're back. There we go. All right. Here, go ahead and grab the intake box. So now we're working our way in here. This shouldn't be clamped like this. That's shitty. This is supposed to have a connector that snaps in. They have like a BMW clamp, so I mean it's cool for vacuum, but that's gonna cause a little bit of an issue trying to get that out. So the next thing that we want to do, the next thing that we want to do is we want to take our 10s. Hold on one second. I'll try to do some first-hand POV here so I can read the chat while we're doing this. Your power steering pump is 2 10s. So this guy right here, don't lose the bolts. And just like I did, but it went on the ground, so it's okay. It's went on the ground, so it's okay. It's right here. Boom. Bada bow. All right, so here's our power steering. And you're just gonna lift this guy up and over. This is where it becomes a little issue. If you can see what I'm talking about. Pull up on this vacuum hose carefully. We don't want to break it. Pull up a little higher. I need to get this power steering pump by it. There we go, just like that. Now we got the power steering out of the way. Now we can work on the next piece. So we want to get this hose off, and then we got to get the 4 10 millimeters for our throttle body. So that's the next thing that we need to do here. Hopefully it's the same 6 millimeter. It is. We can actually just loosen it like this. Looks like they got the aftermarket silicone on here. Go ahead and put that in the pile. Let me see if I can respond to some of you guys in the chat here. Used to have an Audi TT 225, good car, but steering was very heavy. Michael, you see what I got in the background right here, bud? It's a 5-speed Audi TT Nardo Gray. And I have a 6-speed 225 horsepower roadster motor with a KO4 over in the corner of the yard. And that's one of the future projects. I'm gonna put that in. It'll be like 400 horsepower with an all-wheel drive, 6-speed. It's gonna be a beast.
It does make a point though. For this car, it's already heavy enough. It has a hydraulic steering. So it feels nice, but it's also heavy. But it's heavier on the all-wheel drive variants of the BMW E90/E92 or E93.
All right, so we're gonna disconnect our alternator like that. And so now we want to get this clip. So these ones over here, you're gonna pull up on these wire clips and get these out of the way. These are a little pain in the ass. We're gonna get these out of the way. And the next thing that we want to do is we want to get to this little clamp right here. I'm gonna have to get a little short ratchet or something because it's all the way around. We need to get this boot off. So let's go get us another. Woo, it's hot out here, y'all. Yee. It is a little bit caliente going on here. I think the 6 millimeter with a little ratchet should be good. So we're just gonna put this guy back over here. Here, you wanna control the gimbal for a second. Just make sure you don't do any crazy angles. And let's get this boot. Let's get this boot off of here, bro. We gotta come around. And this is why we disconnected the power, y'all, because there's like a lot of things that you could short out on the car if the sheeting and stuff like that if the protective covering isn't isn't that great. Let's see, is this guy going? I think it's going. Yeah, she's going. We're cruising right along, y'all. We're cruising right along. We still have more to go, though. We still have a decent chunk to go. All right, so now we're just gonna pull this boot off like that. Boom. Now we got access to our throttle body. So first, what we want to do is disconnect our throttle body. Sometimes these are really finicky, so I like to get like a pick tool in here. Perfect. See, that one worked out great. So now let's take our throttle body off. It's 10 millimeters. It's 10 millimeters. We're gonna have the little itty bitty space for this. Maybe a little extension could work, but this one right here. Boom. Boom. And we still got to get the T25 holding our fuel line to the manifold also. Y'all can see why doing the manifold is still a little bit of work. It's still a little bit of work, especially if you haven't done it before. But it's not crazy complicated. It's just a lot of steps. There you go again. You're killing that angle. Hold on, y'all. Gimbal locked out. We gotta restart the gimbal again. There we go. We're good. I'll just try to put it over here and see if I can set it over here temporarily. That way I can put the gimbal on what I'm doing. Damn, I can't even see the screen though.
It's hard.
It is hard to see the screen.
Right.
I need to get a new phone, y'all. There. I'm gonna put this guy around. Actually, you know what? Let's get one of my lights. Let's get my trusty, crazy shop light that we got back from the races a week ago. That's awesome. I ran into dude and he gave it back to me, so that was freaking awesome. That was awesome. This thing is, the light is perfect. It provides plenty of
illumination.
Yep, let me switch the screen around here. Here we go. All right, so once again, we're on these 4 10 millimeters. I'm gonna set this camera over here for a second, and hopefully I can get this shot without the thing like messing up on me. Yeah, it's gotta be like a strong base. I need some new equipment, y'all. We're working on it. There we go. This is just about it. I don't want this thing to collapse into the car. I think that's, there we go. There we go, y'all. Okay. So now we're just going to, there's not really enough room to get our drill here. So it's just gotta be, oops, that's tightened. So let's get this throttle body out. I need one of those little like sideways pneumatic drills. That's what I really need.
Swivel.
That would work really great. Put that in the pile down there. There we go. We got one. This one over here. I think they're all loose right now. So there's actually a point that we can just loosen these enough and we can just pull the whole thing out with the bolts. But I don't want to drop these throttle body bolts. I don't want to drop them if I don't have to, you know. Y'all know about the BMWs, they eat bolts. Like while we're working on this, we'll probably find bolts that weren't even things that I touched from previous owners working on it. All right, we got one more down. One more down here. One more bolt and we got the throttle body out, which will give us a little bit of breathing room. And then there's a couple bolts holding our bracket on, which is a little bit of a bitch. So I'll show y'all. And we still got to remove the brace bars, like the stabilizer bars, to get the valve cover vanity piece off. All right, so this is your This is your throttle body. There we go. Nice little bit of oil in it. There you go.
It's a three-wheeler.
And right here, there's two. It should be, I think these are T30 screws, and these need to come off. These need to come off. Maybe it's a T27. I think it has to be a T30 though, y'all. You don't want to strip these screws out. So let me not jinx myself. Yeah, it's a T30. It's a T30. You got two of those to get. So actually, you know what? I'll leave this there for a second. And let me get my T30 over here.
Blue is it?
Do what?
What kind of blue is it? I say it's a M4 style blue. Like what you see from the M4s, like around like 2016s and so. It's like the inspiration. And you know, I'm actually gonna call this car Smurf or Papa Smurf. Because why not?
All right, so I don't know if y'all can see down here what I'm doing, but there is two torque screws that you have to get to that hold this bracket, and they're a T30. There we go. We got one loose in. It's nice because it looks like whoever worked on this car at least put the right bolts back in, because I've had people put like strip bolts back in, cockeyed, they're already stripped out, so there's like really difficult to get, and you need to get this bracket because it's going to make your life a living hell if you can't get this bracket off when you go to get the intake. So we're just going to get this guy.
Move the camera a little bit so I can focus more on the body.
All right, hold on, y'all. I'm just getting this little bolt out of here, and we got one more to go.
Is this a 330 Ci? No, Michael, it's not a 330 Ci. It's converting to a 330, but it's no Ci. This is a 2006 BMW 325 Xi.
There's one bolt, but we just completed the first part of the tune, so it is going to be a 330 Xi now after we finish this manifold, because that's pretty much the only difference between the two is that is the Dissas. And now we got it tuned to run the Dissas. Ah, this one's fun. Bruh. All right, I got to figure out how to get to this one. This one's harder to get to, y'all. It's because you got the steering shaft in the way. I can kind of get it in here, sort of. Yeah, don't. Hold on, y'all. You messing with that angle again. Hold on. Our gimbal malfunctioned again. If it goes too high of an angle, the gimbal just literally shuts off. So it has to stay. It has to stay at a certain angle. Like this is the max that it can go. All right, y'all. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but trust me, there's a bolt. There's one more T30 torque that's like in the middle of these wires here, and I'm trying to use an adjustable flex head ratchet to get on it. I'll get you guys a shot in a second, but let me get this bolt broke loose because this is a bitch to get to. I can barely see it. Come on, bitch. All I need to do is break it loose. Oop, I think I got it. Yes. 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 I got it.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
that engine looks dirty. I know it is. It needs a good wash. We're in the desert. What can we do?
Yeah, it's definitely, things get really dirty here. Ay, ay, ay.
The engine will last more than 5,000 miles. Well, this thing.
Oh my gosh.
This thing is running strong
There we
at
go.
206,000 miles. So I think it's lasting a little more than 5K.
There we go, y'all. All right, so if I can show you guys what I was doing down here, there is two bolts on either side of this bracket. Right here, one, and right here, two, that bolts to the manifold. And this has to come out. See how much room we got over here? So now we're really starting to make moves. The next thing that we got to do is we got to get this hose We got to disconnect this hose. Try to keep this angle. Don't go too high on the angle. Just hold that right there. There we go. And let me see if I can get this guy to, oh yeah, see somebody broke this already. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get out. Boom. Somebody broke the clip already. So it should be a lot tighter, but it should still be making a seal. So we got that one. That's taken care of. We want to get this sensor disconnected like that. Next, we want to get this T25. This T25 Torx is your fuel line bolted to the back of the manifold. So if you want to come around here and show them the angle. Let's get those likes up here, y'all. You guys enjoy this content here? I can't tell how many likes we got, but damn, I think this is like a 30, but I mean, it's still gonna work. The only thing you don't want to do is just strip out this little guy right here. There we go. At least the engine's starting to cool down a little bit.
And I'll be able to see the screen for once.
There we go. All right. So there's our fuel rail is disconnected. We're really making moves, y'all. This manifold is getting close to coming out. So the next thing that we got to do, we have I believe it's an external 16. Wow, these are loose. That makes it easy. These are supposed to be tight, but it's okay. So we got the external for our stabilizer bar. This one's tight, of course. All right, I need a T. Damn, this guy spilt liquid all over this motherfucker. I just cleaned this. Okay, let me see here. I need, I believe, oh, you know what? I forgot. I got my little toolkit, man. My little Amazon toolkit. This thing's great. There we go, 16. Perfect. And now I just need my ratchet. So there's a T16 on the end bolt here, and you need a 18 to loosen up the bolts. So you got your 16 right here, and we're gonna want to put those disc clips. I'll put those disc clips over there. Just watch the angle that you're going. This is when it starts to like fry out. You just got to get used to the thing. Yeah, it is a little bit finicky. Okay, so you're gonna pop this cap right here, and there's an 18. So now you don't want to take the 18 all the way out. You just want to loosen it. So we're just gonna come in here, boom, 18. Take this guy here, just loosen it. There, it's loose. It's spinning. So now we can just come in here and pull our stabilizers out, and then they're marked left and right. So there's an L right here for left. So we know which way to put them back in. Boom. Put that guy in. We'll keep it on this side. Alrighty. We're making moves. So now we want to get our vanity cover off. And I believe this is a 40. I think it's a 40. It's either a 40 or a 45. My intuition says 40 or 45. There we go. Boom. So these are just little like screw pieces here, so that they're not like in there all kinds of crazy. There we go. So we're gonna just pull this guy up. Pull this guy up and out. Voila, there's your beautiful valve cover. I mean, there's your beautiful bolts for everything else. At least you got the aluminum valve cover. That's good.
Yeah, I think it comes standard with this particular year model.
All right, y'all. So the next thing that we got to do a couple things. So now we got to disconnect our O2 sensors, because see how these come up through the intake. So we're going to disconnect our O2 sensor. It's kind of hard to mess these up because you can see how much longer they are, but we can just put this guy over here, pull this guy up like this, disconnect this, like that. And you can disconnect this little oil sensor, get this guy out of the way, disconnect the cooling sensor. Just make sure when you put it back that you connect everything back up. That's the most important. So now we are almost ready to pull the intake. Now the intake should be in here with 7 11mm bolts, but the next thing before we do that is our CCV hose over here, our PCV hose. This thing's a bitch. Most likely we're gonna need to break it because we got a new one. These things are a cunt. Because there's a tab on both sides. Awesome. And it broke itself. So we're good.
There we go.
All right. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, y'all. So it's such an old pipe that it just literally snapped off. But all we want is this head out of here. And we could just kind of break it. Yee! Damn, this thing's still hot, bro. Fucking cocksucker. Yee! Yeesh. All right, we'll worry about it in a second. All right, so now we need an 11mm, and we're gonna work our way from the in. We're gonna work our way from in to out to pull this manifold. And there's a couple more wires to disconnect at the bottom, and then we start rebuilding the manifold. So let's do it. Woo! Let's see, where's my trusty 11? Here's my trusty 11. Now we'll see if these things are torqued in here right, because if they are, this should be really difficult. If they aren't, then I'll just have to upgrade and get the adapter with the big boy wrench. I'm feeling strong today, y'all. We should be good. Easy.
Yes, sir.
There's 2. Make sure you don't drop these. 3, 4.
If you guys are seeing this, it's kind of hard to see with the sunlight being right above the screen.
5. Then we got to go short adapter. You can see it's a process, bro. You can see the process.
Yep.
This is our end one, and I think we have one more to break loose, and then we can just slowly take these out. It's pretty hard to mess it up, though. All right, what's the chat saying?
They do for dirt bikes.
They do for dirt.
MS, which should be the same thing.
What happened?
So which Amphis, which should be the same thing. I'm not too sure. J Ross, bet you can find it. Billy Alonso. Chat, we have lost at least all the 10mm in the making of the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
You for reals, bro.
Yeah.
Don't jinx me. I got one left, bro.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx me. I got one left.
Oh no.
Who else goes live and shows you how to tune the car from beginning to end, the full process? When
Live.
when I was first learning this, I went on YouTube and nobody would do the details. They said you can figure it out, or just do some research. You're gonna have to learn how to do it anyway. They all left out all the details. Nobody does the complete tune process and show you all the steps. The only thing I left out is attaching the chassis with the Daytons. And I can put like a kind of a notepad of how to do it. It's just I didn't have enough time to explain it. because your chassis numbers have to be connected to the WinFKP so it can read the data files to program the car. That's like really important. But I'm sure if y'all know how to run the software, you'll know how to do the data files. If not, I can leave. Maybe I can make another video on how to do it. And then our CCV is at the end here. And all we're gonna do is put the new CCV in, put our new hoses in, get rid of all these old hoses, and we wanna make sure all these hoses snap. They need to snap into place so we have no vacuum leaks. So that's what we're gonna, and be really careful to not drop your nuts, because it's really easy to drop these nuts, bro.
Crazy. Oh snap, I missed out already. You're a trendsetter.
Thank you, brother.
We were on about 10mm sockets.
Right?
Trusty 11 because trusty 10mm said nobody ever.
Yeah, the 11, it's crazy how BMW just used the 11mm. Like, and if you use a 12, you're gonna strip the bolts. So the 11 has always been the number one worker. Now we have our CCV or our PCV disconnected. Our hose is disconnected. Everything else is disconnected. So we should be able to pull the manifold, and then there'll be like a couple wires underneath. And we just want to pay attention to where those wires are so that we hook them right in the right spots. So this guy should just come right out. You just have to be, this is the only thing I don't like, because I can usually disconnect that vacuum line, but it's okay. And here she comes. Put our O2 sensors through here. And here she comes. You gotta just wiggle her out carefully. Let's see, what do we got? Something's holding a little bit. Oh, you know what it is? It's that freaking hose on the back of the CCV, I think. Yes, sir, I knew it. All right. We don't need any of these anymore, but you just want to be really careful. Yeah, it's hooked on the CCV at the back here. I hate these CCVs though. Oh shit, this bad boy is hot. All right, so here's one of the wires. Here's one of the wires right here. This guy goes into our sensor, so we want to make sure we know where that guy goes. We'll just set it over here underneath our vacuum line, kind of weasel it in there, boom. Then we have a couple more on the back. Usually you can just like rip this guy, but there's also 2 wires on the back here. I just have to look. So the one that goes on the box, you want to make sure you get these wires routed correctly. There's one. Hold on. Whew, my back hurts. Bruh. No, it's not. I went and did working out in the gym today, and this is a really irregular angle. See this one right here? We want to pry this wire carefully. You don't want to break the tabs.
It happens naturally.
There we go, right? There we go. Oh, my back again, bro. Yeah. For reals. For reals. All right, we got 2 of them. We should have, oh, you know what? This guy is still hooked on with a clip on the back. All these damn BMW safety clips. Ah, there we go. Fuel line off. And are we good? Yee! Yes, sir. Okay, we got the manifold out, bro. Let's go. Alrighty. Awesome. Now,
starting to get the feel for this.
Right? All right, so first, let's take a look at his motor. Take a look. Look at how nice and clean the valves are, y'all. Here, you got it completely backwards. Hold on, y'all. He's got the camera completely turned around.
It was working.
There we go. You can take a look at all our valves. Valves are nice and clean in there, y'all. Those are nice, healthy BMW valves. Those look really, really good. And here's the only one that's going to give us a little bit of headache. See how this hose, it's locked onto the top of our, it's the breather hose on top of the transmission. So we want to lock this one in first, then hook this to the back of the CCV system before we put it back in. But now, you know what? Let's close up those intake tubes while we're transferring everything so we don't get any stuff into the motor. So let's come over here. Let me find my, well, I had tape, but I guess we could use paper towels too.
Yeah, the blue ones. Roll over to a ball.
All right, just hold it at this angle. Don't turn it around.
Okay.
Bear with me, Chet. Just hold it at the base here. That way it won't turn around on you. There we go. And then we'll clean these. We can actually kind of clean them now. Let me see if I have something to clean it. We should get it cleaned right now. Where is my? Well, I don't even see it. Hold on a second. I'm looking for my. Oh, there we go. There we go. Brand new can of brake clean. Beautiful. This is what we need, y'all. Brand new thing of brake clean. We want to just do a quick wipe down first, and then we're going to, because you want to make sure the surface is really nice and clean for our new seals, so we don't have any intake seals at all, like any vacuum leaks. And so I'm just going to take some brake clean and clean it up this way. The brake clean works nice. This cleans that aluminum really, really nice. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now let's close off our intake tubes here. And we got to begin the assembly process on the new manifold. Alrighty. Are we having fun?
Beamer fam, let's go.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Get that free 50. That free 50 horsepower. You see, you got to do a little bit of work for it, but whew. I need to drink some water, bro.
Family Motor Works. Yo, what up, Maddie?
What's up, dog?
And chat, we doing a 2JZ swap.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Are you going live for it? Ask him if he's going live for it.
Are you going live? 2JZ engine, no shit.
That's badass.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be a good live. Although it might be a really long live, so. All right. Let me drink some water here really quickly. So we're gonna bring yours over to the workshop table over here. And we gotta get ready to transfer parts to get yours. We got it. Oh yeah, don't set it on here. My roommate will go crazy. All right. All right, y'all. Yes, sir.
Contrast the difference between the 325s and the 330i manifolds.
All right, so here's your holes for the dissas. So first what we want to do is we want to grab our dissas, and we have a bunch of bolts, and I just got to figure out which ones are the right size. I got a couple bags that I have over here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I set them over there already. I set them over there already. All right, y'all. So first, what we want to do to get our manifold prepped and ready to go. This is going to be, let me see here. This is probably going to be the, yeah, right here. See how the bolts line up? So this is going to be your big dissa, your small dissa on the other side. And I need, let's see here. I need to figure out what bolts I need. Here we go. Here we go right here. And we're gonna get a little bit of oil to help us out. We're gonna get a little bit of oil to help us out for the install here. Let's go.
43 gears right now.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of oh, motherfucker. Look at it, just perfectly broke the top. All right, anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on our ring, our seal, just to help it slide in. And we're just gonna slide our dissa in. Boom. It went in good. So now,
These are the Chinese parts.
yep, we're preparing the car with the Chinese parts here.
Oiled up.
I think it's these bolts. I'm pretty sure, but it could be these shorter ones too. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's these ones. Let me get my drill, y'all, so we're not spending a shit ton of time on this guy right here. Here we go. I think it's a T27. There's a 25, 27. I don't think it's a 30, but we'll bring the 30 anyway, because sometimes the Beamers get finicky. The Beamers get finicky. All right. Is it a 30? No. Is it a 25? Maybe. Is it a 27? Yes. But where's my 27?
Oil up in the chat.
Yeah, I guess we could do it.
Getting oiled up. Hashtag oil up.
Hashtag oil up. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right, there's the first one. Now we go. I think these are 27s, but a 25 is okay. 25 is okay as long as you don't strip it out. That's the main thing. We don't want to strip anything out. So we just want to transfer our pieces here like this. Boom, and we just don't want to strip. We don't want to strip anything out. Looks like I took some of these sensors out, so we just have to transfer those too. Remember, this is where your wires hook on, so this is kind of important. Here's our sensor right here. Boom. Get this guy. Transfer our sensor. Good to go. Might need a new O-ring on that pretty soon, but it's pretty easy to access. It was like kind of a weak seal. Oops, shit. Don't do that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There's that. Now we got to put the other dissa on the back here. And this guy goes, I believe, like this. Like that. Hold on. Hashtag oiled up.
Hashtag oil up.
That did not.
Big dirt. I used to like the straight six platform with BMW, but the V8 M3 with paddle shift was very nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm working my way up to the M's.
What tattoo is that in your hand? I like that.
This is that's the double girl. There's a double on one side, and then there's the angel on the other side. And I got them because it symbolized everything good and bad looks great here in Vegas because it's Sin City. All right.
Hashtag oiled up.
Hashtag oiled up. Just don't like the way it's sitting. Usually I can't see the freaking seal. There's like a little bit of a gap. But we can just try to.
Unless you just need the bolt to really get it in there.
Well, there's one really long bolt that goes through here. And it's, this one. This one's the really long one. There we go. This one I think I'm gonna need an extension, but we can just try it with these. Yeah. You're right. I feel it flushing against the manifold. I just had to like basically pull it in. Yup. There we go. Don't want to over tighten them, but don't want to under either because you don't want a vacuum leak. There we go.
These manifolds, you gotta like pull apart everything just to reach them.
All right, so we got our disses in, we got our sensors. So we have two more things to do. We need to grab our sensors from here. So did you get this hose?
Yeah, that should be the little one over there.
Okay, so let's before we transfer our CCV, let's take a look and let's see what broke off so we know which one to, I think this is where this one goes, right here. And then this one is the one that goes down onto the bottom. So this goes to our valve cover, and then this one goes to the engine. This is where it gets a little bit fun. I remember this part. This is what I call fun. Okay. Yeah. Let's get the parts. Hold on, chat. I'll visit y'all for a second while he's getting the parts here. It's quite an involved process here. Single needle soldier. Anyone know how with the VR6? TK, how's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. We are deep in the middle of this tune process. Right now we're transferring all the pieces from our old 325 manifold to our new 3-stage manifold. And we just installed the new DISAs. We're going to install the brand new CCV system, put these sensors in, and get ready to put our seals in and get ready to put it back in the car. So we're just gonna keep the process going because it's hot out here. Holy crap, is it hot. I think I brought just enough water to keep this guy going here. All right, we got one hose. We got hose for days over here. Hose for days. I got 1 hoe, 2 hoe, 3 hoe, 4 hoe, 5 hoe. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these ones are identical though, so we don't need this. And we can pretty much match the angles on these. Some of them are kind of obvious. This is probably going to be, based on the angle and everything, this is going to be our CCV. Go to our PCV right here.
I even got the throttle body.
All right, we got our brand new intake gaskets. We got our throttle body gasket, but we are missing. Did you get that right hose? You got another one?
I think it's that one.
Oh yeah, so you got the wrong hose. You got the wrong hose, bro. It's all good. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful. We're gonna have to be very, very careful and get this hose off without breaking it. because he's got this, which is the wrong one, and we need a three-way. We need a three-way right here. So yeah, we just have to be really careful. It's not going to be super difficult. We just got to take our time and make sure that hopefully we can just press some of these connections off. But the BMW are very known for these connectors, and they're super finicky. We can use a flathead. I really need two of these pick tools, but I don't know where the other one's at. Oh shit, there we go. There we go, let's go. Now we got two pick tools. All right, so we gotta be real careful because we don't wanna just stop this process just for one hose. And it is, what is it? Is it Friday or Saturday? It's Friday, right? All right, so we're gonna be really careful. First of all, I need y'all to manifest that this hose is coming off completely perfect without, once again, my gimbal died here. Got subs. Hold on one second here. Let me turn my gimbal back on. My gimbal going crazy, y'all. We're really putting it to work. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got. Let me turn the light on. See if I get you a little bit of extra. All right, we just gotta be real careful. And these things are gonna be really, man, they're gonna be tough. These things are gonna be tough. All right, so the trick you can do is you put in the pick tool on one side without breaking it though. And you gotta put it in on the other side. And then we just gotta try to get that hose. There we go, boom. There's one. All right, not too bad, not too bad. This one right here.
One mic equals one prayer.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, super close. Super close. Super close. Come out. We got this, y'all. We got this. She's definitely providing some... Ah! Yowzers, y'all. I almost stabbed my finger, but we got it. We got it. So now we just have one more. We can probably get this off when we do the CCV, but I'm just gonna pull it off anyway right now. Come on, baby. Yay! We did it, y'all. We did it. We got the hose off. No damage.
Seems to be in good condition too.
I'm happy. Well, you know what? In a perfect world, we would definitely replace those O-rings, but it's all gravy. All right, so now let's transfer our sensor. Now, if I remember correctly, this sensor is a real BI itch to get out of here. Oh, this one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Where's the rag at? Let's clean some of that oil. Yeah, this is your, this is actually a known failure point with the BMW. They had a recall on these. I think this is like a heater, some sort of heater temperature sensor that controls the heating of your car. And then these fry out and then it'll short your car and cause an engine fire, which is not very good. They did a total BMW recall, but what's crazy on the recall is they didn't even they only replaced the part. They didn't change the design of the part. So the same thing goes bad. But we got no other choice but to put it in. And because it's definitely better than aftermarket. So now let's just line her back up with our manifold over here. Booty bow. When we oiled up that seal, why is my camera doing this? Sorry, y'all. My gimbal died again. Ask for a Phillips screwdriver. All I see is Stanley. All right, here we go. We're back on the sensor here. Let's just get this guy bolted in here. Make sure it's nice and flush when you do it. There we go. Because we don't want any vacuum leaks when we put this together, or else that'll ruin our little racing mod here. There we go. That's good to go. All right, we're moving right along. So what we have left to do on this manifold is replace the intake seals, and we're gonna do the CCV right now. So we got a brand new CCV. It's best to change it when you go this deep in here. They fail all the time. I'm gonna have my camera guy once again take over for a second while I get ready to transfer some of these things here. Alrighty. So this guy is just held in with 2. This one right here. Right here. Just make sure that you put these back the same way that you took them out. Looks like we got one more for the CCV. There we go. And I'm just gonna take these off. And then if you notice, mine doesn't even have that little wire piece. It's already taken off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer this little connector section. And we know it works because we disconnected the wires off it already. So right here, boom, boom. So now we have our whole wire and CCV system. And now we take the new CCV and we replicate the hose process on it. So let's just come over here and let's see, which one was this? This is the super busted. This is the super busted one. And if I remember correctly, there's like certain hoses that only fit on this guy here. So here's your, this is the, that's the cracked one. Yeah, that's the CCV. That's the one that goes to the PCV. So we just kind of, we order it the same way. We order it the same way. We get these little pieces out of here. Let's go ahead and mount this guy. So, and you notice that this guy already has this piece. So let's get this piece. Let's get this piece out of here. Boom. There we go. All right. Here we go. Now we just want to make sure this is mounted the correct way. It comes up like this. And these wires, they've got these little guides that kind of move it forward here. And then there's a guide right here. And what else we got going on here? We missing anything? No. Just take your time with it. Be careful. You don't want to break these little guides. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. And it's like one wants to go, the other one does. There we go. There we go. Now we got the 2 guides in. All right, so this, we're gonna replicate this piece right here. So this guy's gonna go on our end piece. Make sure these are routed correctly. Make sure these are routed correctly. So once again, let's get our little wire piece over here. Let's get this guy in. 1. 2. All right, this one goes to the end. Right here, make sure they snap in too. There we go. You didn't hear it click, but it definitely clicked. All right, so here is this is our PCV hose. So we're gonna disconnect this guy. Let's get our new PCV hose, which I believe is this guy right here. Brand new BMW part. Here's the part number. And make sure we're matching up. Obviously it doesn't look like it because it's broken to hell, but you can see that there's the piece that's right there. So this guy goes in here. And let's replicate. Well, actually, let's finish putting our bolts in to bolt the CCV in. So we got our 2 bolts right here. Boom. It's like when you're doing this, it's just precision. You just got to make sure that you put it back in the way you took it out. That way it's not like overcomplicated things. And then, let's see here. So let's move this guy over here. We're matching this. This is our hole to here. So I'm going to believe that this is going to be this should be our hose for, yep, that's it. And we want to put a little bit of oil. Oil up, baby, oil up. Once again, we want to, the reason when you want to get these new hoses and these real hoses, because they clip over this piece. And when you hear it snap in, hear it snap, now we know it's a good solid connection and it's not coming undone. And we're going to need that when we go to put it all back together. So we got this one done, and let's roll it over here. So as much as I don't like to do this, we're going to have to do it because we don't have the other piece. And they're already kind of oiled up, so I don't think we're going to have an issue with it. So we're just going to but I would recommend if you have the hose, get the new hose. But it does snap in, which is good because it is BMW quality. So see, oops, oh shit, don't want to pull too hard on that. There we go. See, hear it snap? She snapped everything. So now our hoses are all good to go. Whew, let me take a breather really quick. Y'all guys enjoying this? Let me get some likes in the comment. How many people we got in the chat right now?
159 so far. 25 likes.
Thank you, y'all. We're moving right along. We are moving right along. Whew. All right, let's continue on. So now we have to replace our intake seals because when you pull the manifold, you always want to replace these seals. They end up being like 20 bucks or something like that. And if you reuse the seal, you have a chance of providing a pretty decent vacuum leak. And we don't want that. We don't want that. They're real easy to replace. We just I get my sharp pick tool. I hook it in here. Let's see here. Some of them like to stick, but all you gotta do is just, there we go, boom. So we're just gonna pull them all out and then we'll stick them all in. Like this. Bada bow. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's a process, bro. It's a process. We are way more than 50% done. The biggest next hurdle is to get all the hoses hooked up and clipped in as we're putting the manifold back in, because it gets a little tricky because this is the one that goes to your PCV. So this one has to route around the back, which isn't too bad. But the one that I remember as the biggest bitch is the one that goes to the bottom of the trans. This guy right here is a real bitch to put in. So it's gonna be a little bit fun. All right, so we got all the seals out. Make sure when you press them in that they're all completely flush. They're completely flush. So you have a perfect seal. Boom. Everything is good. Everything is rocking, bro. Everything is rocking. Are you excited?
Yepers.
Bro, we'll go for another test ride when this thing's done.
And there's a tune already, so it's good.
Exactly. Let me see.
I guess I got lucky.
Let me check my power on the phone. Let me check my power real quick, y'all. Oh, we're doing not too bad, but it's about time to plug in the box here real soon.
Time to plug in the hose again.
Yeah, it's time to plug in that extension like ASAP. Okay, so we got everything. We got everything on the manifold. Dissas are in. Everything is good. The only thing, okay, so this guy, so I just have to figure out the exact routing of the 2 wires that go to the DISAs. We can look on my car to see. And then this guy is gonna be fun. This guy is gonna be fun. All right, but it's gonna be good because you have the real hoses. That's why I told you to get real hoses, because this.
Because that's the one that I actually missed, and I got the duplicate one, so I had to reorder it to get that one.
Yeah, this is the big. This is the most pain hose, because you can see how like hard this connector is. Once this thing gets on, it's really hard to get off. Okay, so now we got to just try our best. Let's go get the other hose off the bottom, and let's put all kinds of good positive things in the chat, y'all, so we can get this damn hose out of here. Ah, shit.
back at it again with the sun.
Back at it again.
Be a pain to see. Well, a little bit easier to see now, I suppose.
You can see it's just like, it's really hard to get to. It's really hard to get to. And as long as my light cooperates, let's see if we can get this bitch to fucking. Ah! Yeah, boy, let's go. We rocking. We are rocking. Let's make sure that's the same hose. It looks shorter, but it probably is the right one. Yes, sir. Compare our hoses. It actually does look shorter, but that's okay, because this will just give it a little bit more play. All right, y'all. That actually we got really lucky on that. We got really lucky on that. So now we're just gonna put a little bit of oil on this one, and we're gonna pop this one back on our dipstick too. Make sure it locks in. And remember, I said this hose, this connector goes to the end, and this one goes to the middle. So you don't want to mix those up. I don't know if it matters, but I think it does. Let's see here. I think it's this one right here. That's definitely not on yet. That's definitely not on yet. Come on, bitch. Ah, yes. Oh. Okay. We're rocking, y'all.
Stressing, y'all.
We're rocking.
Stressing.
Who's stressing? I'm not stressing, bro. I'm working.
Yeah,
Whew. All right. So now that we got everything over there, everything ready to go, you want to have this a dry seal. It's a dry seal when you put these in. So, and everything else looks like we're ready. So now it's time to get ready to install this bitch back in. Yay!
Keep your pimp hands strong, man.
Right?
It's so trippy. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Joke's on you. I actually put some gas a day ago.
Woo!
Down to the left.
What's up, my man, Trell? How you doing, dog?
15, we're down to freaking 1.
Woo!
No gas.
All right, so got to make sure that this guy is carefully brought over here like that. See how I like routed it? So now it'll go So now it's just a matter of finagling this, and then we have to get these connectors locked in, and we have to get this guy connected to the back here, which is, I think that's gonna be like the hardest part. But let's just say it's gonna be the easiest part, so we can just manifest that shit.
Manifest, it goes in smooth.
Yes, we're manifesting a smooth install. I'll tell you what though, I think I'm gonna hook this guy in already. It's like, there's like barely any room. All right, we're manifesting smooth install, y'all. Manifesting a smooth install. So come over here so I can show them what I'm doing. So on this third rack right here, now come over here. This third rack right here, I'm plugging this guy in. You want to make sure it snaps. Fucker. Ugh. Damn, it still didn't go. I mean, actually it kind of did. Oh, there we go. Okay. The wire's in. Now, once again, my hose was not cooperating with me. It went back over here. We want that hose right there. This guy. And now we want this. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it gets kind of fun right now. This is the fun part. It's like, because you got to get that hose connected on the bottom. And I think I could do it like this, if I remember correctly. And she's just like this. Route it. Snap it. And she's on. Okay. That's on. Woo! Okay. We got one more wire, which I don't even see where it's at. This one, right? No. This guy over here. There's one more wire. Where is it? This guy. Okay. Here's the wire. So we got one more to connect on this little wire piece back here, which is like virtually impossible to see now. And okay, you just kind of go by feel. It's the last known connector. Oh, there we go. Woo! Okay, those are in. Now we get this fuel line. Actually, I think the fuel line has to go over this. So now we just have to get the logistics to this. There we go, fuel line goes over. And now we wiggle this guy carefully back into place. There's like just enough room to like roll these wires and everything. And we got to be careful of our vacuum line right here. And then remember, we got that sensor wire. Remember the sensor? So we got to hook that guy back in. And we have two O2s to route through our manifold. There we go. So carefully, you're going to lift up on the back of this guy. Slowly but surely work all these wires and everything. It's like a really, really, really tight fit. It'll loosen up. There we go. There we go. Yes.
It noticeably looks a bit different, like aesthetics wise. No?
Yes.
I don't know, is it thinner or is it chunkier?
It might be thinner. I don't know.
It looks a bit thinner.
All right, y'all. We got the manifold mounted. So now, the only thing I got to remember, hey, can anybody look up the torque spec for the intake manifold? I want to say it's like 163 inch-pounds. That's what my brain is telling me. I believe that's what it is. I don't know if you guys know how to do that.
We try maybe.
Anybody in the chat? Give me those torque specs.
Kevin stubs a whole intake for that one pipe.
The whole intake for the tune. Ask him, did he miss the tune?
Did you miss the tune, Kevin?
Yeah, the tune is what we're putting the manifold in for. Now this guy's routed. So now we want to make sure that everything on our manifold is sealed. So first we're going to go around and just hand tight everything, and you want to tighten it from the inside out when you're doing this. Or let's see here. Yeah, inside out. And then outside in when you're loosening it. So you're not going to tighten it a lot, but we're just going to, when we get a little bit of resistance, like right there, boom, next one. Then we're going to go the opposite, right here. Here's the opposite. Make sure all these bolts go in nice and smooth. Make sure all these bolts go nice and smooth. Right here. Check the battery. I think we're probably getting time to put the battery box on.
Check the battery?
Well, no. Just hold on. Let me roll the screen now real quick. Oh, yeah. We're getting close. As soon as I get this manifold in, we need to hook that power cable up like immediately, so we don't lose the stream. All my stream people know what's up. You know what? I want to say it's 147 inch-pounds. That is the number that's sticking in my head for the torque spec on this. So that's what we're going to go with. It's somewhere right in between there. As long as you're close. That's the main thing. So far, everything's going like clockwork, bro. Everything is glowing like clockwork. Bear with me, chat. Oh, shit. Please tell me that fell on the ground. Oh, chat. Fuck. Well, I just jinxed myself, chat. The car definitely just ate that 11 millimeter, but we'll get it later. I got to see what I can get. Chat, we just lost the 11 millimeter. Hopefully I have another one. And I got to do some fun.
The thing is 11 millimeter. It's the bolt. It's the game for this car.
Yeah, the 11 millimeter is very, very important. Although maybe we can get away with this size. Let's take a look, see. But I have a small torque wrench that, see, this size will work, but I have a small torque wrench to get the torque. So I got to find some adapters to be able to run. You want a really small inch-pounds torque wrench for this. So
is it 11
let's see here. Where's it at? Where's my little torque wrench, bro? I don't see it yet. Ah, there it is. Good old Husky, y'all. Good old Husky. And we need to put an adapter since we're going from a 3/8 to a 1/4 inch. So we got our torque wrench. Yeah, I need to get an adapter. I need to get a big to little adapter. See what we got in the toolbox over here. There's a little to big adapter. I need the opposite. Well, that's so far no bueno. I know I got one though.
It says like this might be similar, 2006 530i.
I know I got one.
Manifold to cylinder head.
Damn, chat, we need an adapter really quickly here. Shit, why do I not see one? Hold on, we're gonna find one. We gotta have one. We've gone this far. We've gone this far. It's just like a little, it's like a thicker head to skinny. Oh shit. Sorry, chat. Damn it. Bro, I don't even see it. Okay, well let's just see if we just got another 11. Screw it. Screw it, chat. We're going with another 11. I don't feel like messing around. It'll work. We don't have like too high a bolt to go. So now I just need, let's see here. I need that long extension, and we're gonna set our torque wrench. And now we're just gonna torque in our manifold. Where's the long extensions that were here? This one will work. This one will work.
It says online for a similar one for
Here,
530i.
hold this for a second. Hold this for a second. All right, chat, the way we do this is it says inch pounds right here. So we're just gonna scroll all the way up, and I believe it's 147. So you can see, let's see here, when we get to, here's my 140 mark. So 147 right here, boom. We're locked in. We got our 11 millimeter, and we're gonna start. Oh, that's why I needed the tall one. It's all good. We're gonna just do 2 passes carefully, because we don't want to, we want to tighten it all at the same time so it tightens evenly. I want to be really careful because this is the only 11 I got. Okay, now we go with this one until it clicks. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got the click, baby.
What's the settings you have on there?
147.
147 inch.
147 inch pounds. There we go. That's 2. It's really easy. You don't want to strip this shit out because it's going into aluminum intake manifold. So I think it's better to do the torque on this guy. There we go. Let's see, I think I did this one already. Yep, that one's done. There we go. There we go. Final one. Gotta take this little adapter off because we can barely get to it. There we go. Here to click. All right. So now that we got our manifold in, so now carefully, you're gonna connect your PCV back here, and she should snap in, no problem. I didn't oil it up, but I think it'll be okay. Maybe. Come on, baby. Oh shit, what am I doing? Ah, there's an old connector on here, y'all. We need to break that guy off. I'm like, why is it not fitting, bro? What's going on here? I forgot we still have the old connector on. So you can just break it off. It doesn't even need to be on there anymore. I'm gonna just try to like break it as much as possible. This is like a really, really strong point of these things. They're really a bitch to get off. Some of them are easier than others, but this one is giving me a little bit of headache. There we go. Got it. Okay, let's start that again. You need a good connection so you don't have any vacuum leaks. So boom, we're coming over here, goes into the pipe, boom, locked in. Your vacuum line is locked in now, 100%. And it looks like I didn't even remove the thing for the fuel line. So So next we're gonna do the fuel line. Let's hold on, chat. We got to get the power. We need to put a power cord on so we don't run out of battery. Y'all been with me on the stream before. You guys know what I got to do. Boom, we got our power cord ready to go. Box is charged, and I'll get a better situation here going pretty soon, but this works for now. This weekend's gonna be fun, y'all. This weekend's gonna be a blast. Saturday night especially is gonna be big time. Ravon, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. We got M. Bringle. How's it going, bud? Let me see who's in the chat real quick before I continue on. Let me say my highs. I haven't been able to look at all at the chat. Let's go. Oh, okay, welcome, welcome. Let's see here, who else we got? YM, welcome. He said, you stop yapping, just fix it. Joe, welcome back, my man. Welcome. Let's go. All right. Just be careful with the cable right here. All right. Bear with me, chat. I gotta get my Torx over here. Here we go. All the Torx. We're coming down to the end. The end is in sight, y'all. The end is in sight. We're looking good. We are looking good. Let's see here. I guess I could do it with this one.
Please read my comments.
Who is it?
That you bring. We're reading it, no worries. And I left out.
I can't see the comments, but so now we're just doing the T25 for the fuel line. This is good to go here. So now once again, we're gonna reroute our O2 sensor. Remember our long cable. Our long cable is gonna come over here. Boom, like this. Here's for our short cable. Actually, this goes like this. Here's for our short cable. So we got our O2 sensors back up. Remember to connect our cooling sensor and our oil pressure sensor right here. Good to go. All right, we're moving right along here, y'all. We are moving right along. All right, so now that we got the top all connected and our CCV is connected, so come over here on this side. Come over here on this side. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is we're going to get this guy right here. This vacuum line has to go back on here. It's kind of broken, but it's okay. It'll still make a seal. So that's all we want. See, it snapped in. Good old BMW. And now I need to get those two T30s back in for the bracket in order to, I need to get that bracket bolted back in there. So bear with me, or you can follow me. I gotta get that T30. I only got one T30, so don't want to lose that guy. Yeah, I gotta make it count. And then this is the one that's really, really fun. This is the one that's kind of fun right here. It's a real fun one to get to. Where did you do with those two? Here we go. Here we go. All right, chat. So we have two T30s holding this bracket down, and it's kind of fun to get to. It's kind of fun to get to. It's kind of hard to show you guys, but if you get the light there, they're like two little bracket, two little bent bronze adapters down here. And the one on the front is fairly easy to get. The one on the back is not so much. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got one started. That's good. Now let's see if we can get that one in the back, which is going to be a lot more fun. This one is, there's just like no room for your fingers. Oops, sorry. Remind me, I still got to get my 11 millimeter out of the bottom of your car.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite 11 millimeter. Shit, there's like, oh, I don't want to drop it. So much not room here. I'm manifesting this fucker going in the hole right now. Oh, it's so close, dude. Fuck. It's like she's super, super close. It has to be like the right angle. I think that's it. Oh, yes. Okay. Woo! Let's go. All right, now I just got to tighten those. That part's a little bit of a bitch right there. But no. You're going the wrong angle again, bro. Got to keep it this angle. Don't go any more heavy than this. If you got to come up like this, go like that. Sorry, chat. He's still getting used to the gimbal. It's very finicky. All right, we're getting towards the end, y'all. We are getting towards the end here. But we want to make sure all this is put back in proper so we don't have like any rattling. We don't have any wire issues, anything like this when this is done. So this is done once and until he needs to replace it. These things just don't really give me a lot of room here. At least we got it started, so that's really all I need. It's just like, fucker. It helps that there's like not a lot of things on this BMW that are magnetic. There we go. All right. Honestly, chat, that's good. That one's in on that side. That one's in on that side. This one is a lot easier to get to. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. You see how important that wire harness right there is? It's like super important. Now, let's see here. Oh, you know what we got to do? You know, one thing I kind of forgot, but I think it'll be fine, is
Run the in between.
Running the DISA valve line.
What I remember seeing online is they do run it in between.
Well, no, I know it's in between, but I got to get it to the back of this DISA, which makes it a little bit more difficult because I should have plugged it in
beforehand.
Yeah. I'm still going to be able to do it. I don't take defeat easy. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We got it. Chat, when you forget to plug in a cable, you just got to finagle it. Actually, let's do one thing. Let's go over. I want to look at the DISA routing on, see which one, because there's one in the front here and there's one in the back. I'm pretty sure. No, this has to be it, dude. I'm not going to second guess myself. Because this one, like the other one in the front, I think is like the one that has like more room. Because there's just like barely any room. Let me look. Yeah. Yeah. This is. Oh, there's no.
And then the shortest one goes to the one right here.
Oh. Okay, that makes it all easier. I don't even know what the hell. Oh, I'm looking at the map sensor cable. So yeah, we're definitely. No, you know what? You're right. It is this one. Because the longer one goes in the back here.
And the short one is.
And the short one makes it. Yeah, exactly. So we did this a little bit backwards, y'all, because we should have connected that DISA before we bolted the manifold in. So now we just have to like finagle it into place. It's doable. It's just a little bit more than I was planning on. I wonder if I can get my hand up underneath that bitch. Like, here, just come through on this side. I'm gonna make it happen, chat. I refuse to be defeated by a DISA valve. Fuck, I can't even see what I'm doing though. Chat, we're super close though. We're super close, chat. Fucker. I have the just barely amount of an angle right here. It's so close. Come on, bitch.
I need a new blinker fluid. I sure do.
Is that the way? Fuck, it's the other way. God damn it. I got it in backwards, Chad. Fuck. Yeah, chat, this one's fun. This one's definitely fun.
This thing we have disconnected.
Make sure that when you hook the DISA in, that you have it hooked in before you do this. So you don't have to run what I'm doing right now, which is like a little extra work. It's super fucking close though. It's just so little of room to work with, bro.
I can imagine.
It's like, it almost wants to go.
But it's like, you have to like sort of stretch it, but stretching too much.
Well, you have to flip it around for the connector to be in the right spot. So see, like I need this connector to be this way, but when I pull it back down, it's like, it wants to reverse itself. And I'm trying my fucking best to get it, to keep it from reversing. Maybe I can get my freaking hand in there. I'm gonna have to go old school and go by feel. We're super close, chat. Come on, bitch. Okay. Almost. Yes, bitch. Chat, we got it in, baby. Yee! Let's go. That sucked.
Your thing got disconnected.
What?
Your thing got disconnected though.
Oh, hold on, chat.
Might be easier this way. I get to maneuver it. It's more easier for me to flip it.
Hold on, chat. I gotta stabilize the gimbal again.
It's very finicky.
There we go. BMW blinker fluid. Plastic is fantastic. Yes. Hey, y'all! Don't forget to plug in your DISA valve before you bolt the intake. That was a real pain in the ass to do, but we got it. We got it. So let's keep trucking. Let's keep trucking, chat. All right. So now that we got that, here's our alternator. So we snap in the alternator. We're good to go. We're left with our single We're not gonna hook the single disc up yet because we want this room for our manifold. I mean, our throttle body. So now let's get our throttle body in here and get this guy routed in here. All right. All the things are the same.
Oh, you comes with a gasket, right?
You said you got a new throttle body gasket?
Yes.
All right. Hold on, chat. We're gonna get the new throttle body gasket. We're almost done, y'all. We are almost done. He said do a burnout. We're not done yet though. Go.
All-wheel drive, so shoot.
Hey, this thing's gonna bang. And it's a manual. It's a manual too. This thing's gonna have some good power.
Launch, that's the thing.
Yeah, this thing's gonna launch for sure. Let me kick this tool out of the way here. Whoo-wee. Wow, chat. It is a hot one today. Hopefully you got the right throttle body gasket.
Should be. It's the same brand as the other gasket.
All right, let's come over here again. Bear with me, y'all. All right, so you don't have to get crazy with the throttle body when you put it in. Here, hold this, but keep it at just a normal angle. Remember, just grab it right here. All right, let's see what we got for this gasket here. I don't want to ruin this gasket in case this isn't not the right one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just in case. All right, how we looking?
So far, crisp.
You know what?
Crispy.
That looks pretty good. Let's go, baby. Did you get the real throttle body gasket?
It's the same brand as the manifold gasket.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, chat. As of right now, we still have our 10, so we're doing good. We're gonna. Although, what did we do with our light?
Just wait.
What did we do with our light?
Right there.
Oh, we found the light. I see the light.
Let's enter the light.
All right, let's go. And when you come over on this side, so they can see what we're doing, since we come over here. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
All right, and you just want to loosely thread in your throttle body bolts here. Make sure it'll line up. I don't like this wire here. This wire is giving me a little bit of a pain. You want to make sure that these things just kind of lightly thread in here. You don't want to cross thread them on accident at all. I want to make sure these things are nice and grabbing. Shit.
Ooh, that knocks on the ground.
Oh, I see it though. And I got my magnet.
Second bolt down.
Yep, we lost a. We're not losing the 10, bro.
First the 11, then the 10.
We're not losing the 10.
That's crazy.
Recovery. We got it. That thing is paying its weight in gold right there. I want my 11 back, damn it.
I need the 11.
I know, I need the 11 for reals. We could almost start it as is, but let's just finish the install, and then we'll start it. We don't want to just start skipping steps. There's like a certain procedure that you want to do with this thing. All right, so let's just tighten these. Don't have to go crazy. I'm not gonna like torque it in. I'm just gonna go by feel. First, you wait for some resistance. Notice I do like all kinds of corners come in at more of an angle. That's how you, like this.
Like this.
Yes. There you go. Now we're just going to, I think it's like 10 Newton meters. So I'm just going to give it just a little bit of a twist right here. Boom. Right here. Like that. And now we're going to hook in our wires. Hook in our wire to our deal. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty sure it goes this way. Come on, bitch. Does it go the other way? Could. What the Franklin F is going on here? That is definitely it. Am I doing something wrong here? What's going on here? No. Bruh. Come on, bitch. Why? How is that possible?
Is that on the right one?
Well, that's the weird thing because it's like, this is definitely the throttle body that came off, but it looks different. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. This got to be the back wire. And this is the one. So this is routed over here. Eee! Brain fart. There we go, chat. Even after doing it for so long, there's always something that you never know if you do right. All right, so now we route in our second disalign up here. Snap that guy in. She's good. And so now we know that, number one, we want to hook our wires over here back in the same spot that they were. There's a piece over here for the power. So this guy snaps in like that, hold your power, and then these guys line, and hopefully I just didn't do what I think I might have. Oh, I did.
Plastic.
Okay, good. I didn't do what I thought I did. I thought I literally just put the pressure and broke the vacuum line, but I didn't, luckily. All right, so this guy goes here. Actually, we're not gonna put those there yet, because before we do those, we need to get our intake boot back on. And although we can run this sensor though, we can put this sensor back in. That's why it wouldn't fit, because it meant for that guy. So let's put our boot back on. Let me get this oil over here. So we want to get our first boot and get this guy lined up on here. It goes like a certain way too, like that. There we go. I can feel it connect right there. So now I just need to go get my let's see here. Remember, it's a 6. It's a 6 for this guy. So we're just gonna come over here. It's really important to get all these boots and clamps tightened so you don't have a vacuum leak when you get ready to do all this stuff for the car. Don't want to drop my 6. Okay, there's that. Let's get this guy out of here. Now we want to take your, where's your intake boot at?
Right there.
All right. Let's see here. Was it like this? I think it was.
Yeah.
This thing looks like a vacuum leak waiting to happen already. Let's see here. This is where the 6mm needs to go. All right, chat. So this should be not too bad, but we want to just make sure that this boot is completely secure. So so there's no vacuum lines. I mean, no vacuum leaks at all. This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it looks solid.
There we go. She's in. So now, before we put the airbox, remember we got to route our power steering pump back up and over like this. But a bow. We didn't drop our 10s, did we?
No,
Good.
just that 111.
Sucks. I don't want to charge it to the game.
Turn it on and just
I don't want to charge it to the game, bro. All right. All right, so let's bolt this guy in here.
yeah, this one right here.
Remember to put all your stuff back in the car the way it came off. That way everything is done right. So now we can go and route our little wire plugs here. Let's see here. This guy is gonna go over here. It makes it. They made this to make sure everything's done a certain way. So, all right, now you got your map sensor left over here, and we got our air box. Let's get our dealio over here, and it rests in this little section down here. There's like a little hole that it rests in, and then we just have to get that. We gotta get this freaking hose on here. I feel like I might need to loosen this guy until I get the other one on, because it's like
It's a very tight fit.
yeah, it's not giving me any play at all for this hose, so we might have to shit. Bear with me, chat. We're almost there. We're almost there. Y'all enjoying this install? I don't know how much time we're in, but I think we've definitely got some hours.
Yeah, like around 3 minutes before 3 hours.
3 hours. Not bad. All right, so there is our piece right here. Now, when you're doing this, you want to make sure this is the most important clamp, that you want this guy to be a solid connection all the way around. I won't do it on the ratchet. I'll just do it with this. I mean, I'll do it on the ratchet, not with the drill. That way I can kind of control where my hose clamp goes. See, they like to spin like this guy just did. This vacuum line, come on, bro. There we go. Shit. It spun. All right. You want the full coverage, but you want it to tighten down evenly and not sideways, because that'll cause vacuum leaks. All right, there's that. Now let's see if we can get this guy to go there. I think that's pretty good. Just right about there. I think we should not have any vacuum leaks. Fuck.
Nice and loose.
Yeah, you're
Ooh, that's done for.
well, that sucks, chat. Let's see if we can let me see if I got another band. Let me think. I'm pretty sure that I have a couple that I didn't throw away. Let's try this.
No?
Let's hope.
Hopefully it's the size.
Let's hope this works, chat. That's a little loop in the program that I wasn't expecting. These things do happen though. Fuck. So I got another one over here maybe? Chat, that's not cool, bro. We literally just, that was not a very strong connector. Yeah, that bitch just snapped. How did that even snap? I don't know, chat. That one's
It's cooked.
that one's cooked. That one's definitely cooked. Shit. Well, that was unexpected. Let's see here. Hopefully that is gonna work. So we'll try it. We'll try it. Is it big enough? It might be, like, right on the verge. We can try it, chat. I don't know, bro. This is gonna be
A close call.
This is gonna be really close. I don't think so, bro. That one ain't gonna work. That one's too small. It's just gonna end up breaking it. Shit. I could have.
It's gonna sound weird, but what about zip tie?
I don't think zip tie is gonna get it the tightness that you need. Fuck, I had more hose clamps. Shit, bruh. Okay, well, we'll just put that part on hold. We gotta figure that out. That sucked. Oh well, these things happen. I don't know where my clamp is. I could have swore that I just like put like 2 of them somewhere, just very, very recently. But apparently, I have like small hose clamps. Ooh, is this good?
Looks about the same as the other one.
Chat, we might be a winner. Woo, chat. Chat, let's go.
Take hose clamp from an Audi or another BMW.
Bro, I think we got the right size.
Use cardboard gasket. Gasket issue.
I think we got. Let's go, chat. Winner. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the universe just blessing us.
For real, first the line, the 3-way line.
Yeah.
Now this.
Bro.
It's like, today's the day. Today's the day. There's no other day.
Exactly.
No more other day, no.
Let's go, chat. We're back in action here. All right, let me make sure that I'm not too strong for this clamp. I think I went a little too hard.
Just have it a little bit loose, but not too loose. So
Well, you don't really want it loose because
it's just gonna fall out.
no, it's gonna get a big vacuum leak, bro.
No, I mean for the other install.
So when she starts to give a little bit of, okay, I'm gonna say that's good. I'm gonna say that's good. It seems to be pretty good section, both sides. All right. Let's connect our MAF. Let's connect our MAF, y'all. All right. Let's put these 2 bolts back in. Let's see if we can get this guy to sit down in our piece here. I think that's the way. Why did they put wires? I don't understand. Where's our, where our, oh, I was gonna say, where's our 10? See, they just didn't know how to do this. They just didn't know how to do this, because now we don't have wires holding the box. Oops. Chat, we're rocking, baby. We are rocking. Let's put this in. Then we're gonna put the, before we put everything back on, let's start her up and make sure everything's running properly. And then we'll bolt all the rest of the shit back in. Let's see here. I just want to get all this. There you go again.
There we go.
Sorry, chat. He killed the guy. He said, "Where's the power tools?" I've been using the power tools, but there's certain things that you can't really. There's certain things that you can't use the power tools for, and like really tight spots and things like that. Make sure when you do it, keep it at this angle. Don't come up like this, because that's the angle that it doesn't like. So just keep it at that angle. Just hold it with one hand. And there we go, just like that. There we go. And then you can just use the guy to go around and everything. All right, chat. Let's get our last little piece in here. Let's go. Let's get this guy back in with our pieces. We can still use the power tools on some things. Like this thing, we'll use the power tool for that, but first we'll put in our like little broken pieces or whatever. This is like a T20. All right. I think this is the right, nope, this is the wrong size. This is the one right here. Power tools.
Now we can use power tools.
I mean, you know what we should do?
This thing.
Honestly? What? Bro.
I didn't even move it.
Sorry, y'all. He killed my gimbal again.
This gimbal does not like me.
Yeah, you're going weird angles, bro. Like, if you do it like this, you come over like this. Just keep it at a normal angle. Just don't move it. See, that's probably there. Just don't bring it up too much further than that. All right, chat. So we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. So let's get our stabilizer bar. We're just gonna wiggle this guy back in like that. Boom, line it up. Right here. And number 2 stabilizer bar over here. Route this guy. I don't really remember the routing, but it's something like that. No, it's got to be on top, I think. Just kind of hook it in And nope, I'm wrong. It's on top. It's like a condom. Come on, bitch, go in there. I think it's like, it's close. Damn, bro. You're killing it. You're killing it. It really does not like the angles. Hold on, y'all. Woo. All right. So we'll let this chill for a second. Just hold it at this angle. Just hold it straight up. All right. Now, we gotta loosen this cable up just a little bit. It's an 18 because we need a little bit more space. Let's see, where's my ratchet at? We need a little bit more space. You don't need to take it out, but you do need to loosen it. You need to loosen it enough to be able to ship this guy in. There, now it's slipped in there. It's still not going though. It's got to line up with these guys. Unless, I think maybe the left has to go in first and then the right. It's like one has to go in and then the other one. Come on, bitch. Hold on. I need to get an extension. Bear with me, y'all. We're almost done. Almost there. Few little hiccups. This guy does not want to frickin'. I want to give it plenty of room. Plenty of room. There we go. Come on, bitch. Okay, let's just get this one out of here. There we go. Now, get this one in over here. Perfect. Finally. That was getting annoying. All right. Then we just tighten the 18. We tighten the, let's see here, where's our, here we go. Wow, this is a workout, bro.
For real.
This is a workout.
It's stressful already.
It's not.
On top of that other workout.
Yeah, I did 2 workouts today. The freaking 3-stage and the heavy gym workout right before I did this. All right, so now we got that. We can put this guy back up. We can put this guy back up. This guy goes in kind of like a track. Make sure that this thing always comes off. This thing always comes off. It's kind of annoying. And make sure that your center is out of the way. Like this. Router slowly, carefully. Because remember, we're going to have to unclip. We're going to have to unclip for our wire harness right here. So, boom, underneath, like that. Boom. She'll line up with our bolt holes, which she is. And now, we want to just flip this guy down. Put our wire harness in, like this. Snap it in. Take this guy, boom, right here, Oops. Come on, bitch. Come on. There we go. Just be gentle with it. And everything else is good over here. So now I need my 8mm. We need an 8mm just to finish off this stuff. Bear with me, let me grab it. Let me grab my 8mm. Damn, where is my 8mm? I know we didn't drop the 8mm. We got a 932, that's not gonna work. We got a 7, that's not gonna work. Oh, you know what? Here's my other 8. Perfect. Now we'll go back to power tools.
One in the comments says, no power tools.
Yeah, we got power tools. We just use them for certain things. They're like when you got like little screws and stuff that you don't want to accidentally misplace. There we go, right here. There's another one over here. Boom. Then we just route our sensor over here. You make sure when you come in here, oh, you know what? Because they broke it. That's why it's hanging. There's supposed to be tabs on this sensor and it locks in, but that's why it's just sitting there because somebody broke the tabs. It's got broken tabs.
Does it work still?
It works.
Just dangling.
It's just dangling. And then these ones, you just want to make sure that these little guys are like hooked in here because there's a seal. This thing right here kind of like seals it from the water. So you just want to make sure that this guy is kind of pulled through just kind of like that. They snap in. They snap in nice and easy. And you definitely want this one in because this is where your DME is at. So you don't want your computer to come down with a bunch of water damage. So that's an issue. See this one, it's not too bad. Okay, she snapped in. This is good. All right, so we just have a couple more. We got a couple more 10mm. 8mm for our cabin filter. And then we have hook up the power and we should be good. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting something. Bear with me, chat. We almost forgot the vanity cover. You don't have to have all the bolts in, like you can if you want. These ones are just like little twist bolts that kind of lock in. I like to put the first 2 in or the first 3 so you don't have to take out all that stuff to get to the pieces that you want to get to. You can just slide it. This guy will slide nice over here. Boom. Like that. We can just do this, this, and this. And I think that'll be plenty good. Here we go, T45. Since these ones are just twists, you just, boom, boom. There we go. Vanity cover's in, it's not gonna rattle or anything like that. And let's see, what are we forgetting? 10mm?
11
Oh, the 8mm. We just gotta put the 8mm in for the cabin filters. The cabin filter. Oh, this is a workout, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This was a hell of a workout. Right? Yes, sir. All right, chat. We're getting ready to be about that time. Let me connect the battery. I might as well just put the battery on the... Well, yeah, we need some power tools. I'm tired of handling this shit. Whew, head rush. Don't forget to put the negative back on. Don't forget to put the negative back on. Boom. You might have to get a new cable here pretty soon. I don't like the... It moves a little bit. It's not too bad, but... All right. All right, chat. We got moment of truth here. Where's the keys? Let me grab my water really quick here. Woo!
What a workout for you.
All right, chat. You got the keys?
Yep.
All right. Moment of truth. Everything else is good. Put those, keep those plugs if you ever go back to stock. And now, let's start her up. Woo! You excited, bro?
Oh, yeah. It's like, I mean, to be fair, even though I didn't do anything, it's still tiring.
Here we go.
Sounds good.
Chat. We finished it. We finished it, chat. We got another purring. We got another purring 3 series. Shit. Sorry about that. Let's go. Hey, Jay, yeah, I really do need to, yeah, we did the 3-stage manifold, Matthew, and we did the tune. We did the 325 to 330 XI tune. We got no vacuum leaks because it's running smooth. Everything is done right. CCV sounds good. She's purring. And now we'll take y'all for the final run. We'll take you for the final run around the block. This was, I believe this was the M52. Yeah, this was the M52. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, brother.
I tried checking if it was a Sulim or a Ulip. No, this is regular.
I know you guys have been looking forward to this. Here, hold this real quick. Let me disconnect my computer and everything.
Yep.
And let me get it out of the way because we're going to open the gate for a second. So, yeah, we got no dash lights, nothing, bro. She's nice and tuned. She's tuned with the new manifold. Everything is good. And we went live on that bitch. And we went live for the whole thing. That was a beast, though. That was a lot of work.
Got lucky too.
And the clip. The clip, bro. The clip was crazy. All right, she's all cleaned up. Everything gravy. You want to hold the gimbal? Are you want to take it for the first spin?
I'll take it for the spin.
You want to take it for the first spin?
Yes, sir.
I feel you.
Plus the gimbal doesn't like me.
Yeah, the gimbal doesn't really like you. Ugh. Yeah, the gimbal has been very finicky with you the whole time.
Oh yeah.
It's usually finicky with me, but I know how to like kind of work it, you know? All right, chat. We're going for what y'all been waiting for. The run with the tune. Eee! Let's go. Damn. There was like a short person on this side. Alrighty. Let's go. Jose, we just finished. We just did the 325 to 330i tune, and we just put in the 3-stage manifold. Thank you, Big Tex. I appreciate you, man. Let's go. Days fire. You're funny, bro. Family, I'm going to say more like, yeah, I'm going to say more like 50 horsepower.
Oh, God. Is it weird that I'm nervous even though I've driven faster cars?
Oh, yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. What was that?
It's not your broom.
What? Did you run something over?
I don't think so. I think so, but...
All right, just keep...
What did I run over? Oh, is that piece of plastic?
Oh, he ran over a piece of plastic. Here, let me close the gate real quick, because I don't want any extra I don't want any extra people trying to run into the house, steal my computer or something. We don't got like bad stuff around here, but you never know. You never know. We don't want to invite. There we go. Now we gravy. All right, chat. Yeah, the cars are coming fast. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on.
Yeah. Especially.
With this guy driving. All right, let's do it. You got the DSC off?
Everything should be gravy.
No, I mean if you turn off traction control, then you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it until it turns off. No, it has to be resting. There we go. Hold it. And, oh, I guess it doesn't want to turn off. Okay.
What, am I correct?
You go straight. Let her warm up and let's see how she does.
I can already feel it. Kind of hauls a bit.
Give her some go, bro. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, if you want to take it to the street, and then we'll come up and come back down. So you can go all the way down here. Chat, she sounds good, bro. She sounds good. Let's go. Turn off ABS. Yeah, we might have to clear out some more of the codes.
Feel it more on the top end.
Yeah, the top end is where it kicks in.
Like it feels sort of normal at the bottom, and
yeah.
all of a sudden it feels like a turbo. It's just all of a sudden you just feel the power.
Yeah, yeah. It's noticeable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, the top end is where I can really feel everything.
Yeah, the top end is fun. Hey, we almost at 50 likes, y'all. This has been a long ass DIY, but it's been fun though. It's been fun. See, you can see why, Mega Right. You can see why I didn't want to do a video I'd rather do a live because that would have been a lot of editing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! Or you can go to the next one if you want. You're going fast for that street. Let's go. Shifting sounds what? Slow?
Fair enough.
Well, that's his shifting though. It actually sounds pretty good in person. It sounds pretty good in person.
You want me to shift faster? I can shift faster.
He said he'll shift faster on the next set.
Oh shit.
Oh, maybe not. There's a cop right there.
Maybe a little pull.
We'll do a little pull after the guy turns the corner. Hell yeah, she sounds good though. Yeah, wait for him to go for sure. Just go on one of the side streets. Hell yeah, Friday got that tune action going. Let's go. It sounds good with the exhaust too. What do y'all think? You said exhaust flaps? It's who man stick? Hit the cop car? Y'all gotta give me like 50K for that.
What do you mean 50K?
He said hit the cop car. I was like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. You get crazy requests on here too. I think one of these streets you can go to. I don't know about this one. Maybe the next one. Yeah, go to the next one. The next one, y'all. Next one. Am I a cowboy? Kareem? No, not really. I used to be a skater. Now I'm just kind of like, I go to clubs a little bit here and there. Next one. Yeah, I don't even know that street. I don't even know that street. This street right here. This one's good. This one's good. Let's go. J. Ross. It's a success. All right, he's going to do a poll, y'all. Oh, I know what it is. You shift on the third, like a little too fast on the third. You got more in it. Like you can bring it up to 4 or 5 without like redlining it or anything, and then it's You see, that was close to redline, but the engine's good though. The engine's solid.
Where?
Yeah, you can make a left right here. Let's go, chat. What do y'all think? Do it from a stop red line?
Oh, right here. Perfect.
Oh.
All right, we'll go straight.
He said light the tires up. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Yes, sir. All right, chat. We got the tune in, bro. We got the tune in. She sounds good. She's running good. No check engines. We gravy. We might have to clear a couple codes. Make a left right here. We good. We good. That's good for a test run. Oh yeah, she sounds good. She sounds good.
That's the smell of brakes.
Yes, sir. That's definitely the smell of brakes. Hell yeah.
It's on fire.
Chat.
Brakes.
Oh, I know they are, bro. Yee.
Smells like a car wash and metallic.
Always make sure you carry a fire extinguisher too for the brakes.
Perhaps.
Just let the brake cool down. They ain't bad though. It doesn't look bad. They're not smoking or nothing, so.
Nah, it's fine. You let it.
They ain't smoking. Let's go.
A couple of hard brakes.
Let's see here. Who we got? We got. What does it say? Bitcoin, BMW. That was, that's the M52, the straight six. And we just put in the 325 to 330i tune and the 3-stage intake manifold with the 2 DISAs. So we gained about 50 horsepower or somewhere right around there, 40 to 50. And he's got the exhaust on it. The car cooks. For a 325, this thing gets it.
Especially on the top end.
This thing gets it on the top end. Yeah, this thing is, and she's running good. We got to clear like an ABS code, but everything else is good. Temperature good, motor purring, successful tune, everything gravy. Hell yeah, y'all. So let me flip the camera around. Let me get back into the shop real quick. Let me flip the camera around. So I think it's about time to sign out on this live. We've done about 3.5 hours. I might be going live later on today. Let me see what car things are. Let me see what kind of car things are going on. I need to eat some dinner and stuff. But it's been a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this kind of stuff, you like cars, you like all the crazy stuff that we do for the lives and go to all the car meets, make sure you guys subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know when I'm going live. I go live about 3 or 4 times a week, but it's been a blast. I appreciate everybody. I'll give you guys one more shout out. Let me see who's in the chat. If you guys want, before I go, shout out where you're from, and I'll give you a quick shout out. 18K in Ireland. Sylvester, thank you. Appreciate. Welcome to the chat. From Ireland, let's see here. Who else we got? P. Diddy. Nope, not P. Diddy. Luke, thank you very much. My friend appreciates it. Agadashar, vote for Trump, definitely. Although I can't vote, I'm a felon, so, you know, is what it is. Daisy Fire, thank you much, man. Appreciate. Jay Ross, of course. Jacob, family, of course. Yeah, we'll probably run tonight. Kareem, and Arafat, thank you. Nope, we're not going to hit the cop car, though. And let's see here. Jose, how many miles does it have? How many miles does the car have?
206,000.
Damn, he said the car's got 206,000. It's crazy. Big Tex, thank you very much. And who else? Matthew, appreciate it. Everybody, appreciate you guys. Have yourself a great day. And there's a good chance in the next like 2 or 3 hours you'll see me with the live going. But I'm gonna take a break right now. I need to eat some food, clean up my tools, everything. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned a lot. Find, Fix, Flip. We out. Peace.